Hey, what is up guys? Creative Corbin here, and today we are doing a review on my general WW1 US uniform. Now, I do not have everything that I need to complete it, and this isn't a review of all my WW1 stuff. This is specifically what I would carry out with me on a battle or a reenactment. Specifically, all this stuff is what I would usually carry with me. So, let's get right into the review. But real quick, I also want to make a shout out to WW1 Airsoft, or World War Airsoft. I kind of forgot this subscriber name, or he's a subscriber, and I forgot his name. But I think it's World War Airsoft, or WW1 Airsoft. But I would like to give a shout out to him. Go subscribe to him. He puts up some pretty cool content. And he's the one who suggested I do a review on my US uniform. And he's the one who reminded me, so. All right, first things first, we have the tunic. World War I US tunic. Now, I'm pretty sure this is a reproduction because it does not have the cotton like liner. There's just tan, like a real one would be tan or something. This is black. And this thing is in immensely good condition. Really good for being 100 years old, so I'm pretty sure this is a repro. I don't know what date it would be. I'm pretty sure it'd be 1917. Because it is a dark green. On camera, it looks brown, but it is a darker green. It's a mix. It's a mix between brown and green. So, we have metal buttons. Pretty sure these are metal. Including right here, we have metal buttons. I like this uniform because it also has color discs, regiment, and stuff. All right, that was the uniform. Inside of the pants, but these aren't actually real World War I pants. Also, for some reason on camera, these look very bright green. Don't know why. Maybe if I lower the light, that'll help. Much better. This is around the color it should be. So, it's a little bit darker, not as green. These are Korean War pants. I have no other ones. I will be getting breeches soon. But that is the tunic and the pants, the not realistic pants. And then what would go around the pants are these puttees. Now, I actually have two pairs. This is, if it'll focus, my second pair. I got a first one for Christmas a little while ago. I don't know why it won't focus. There you go. So these are my puttees. I use these more often than my other ones, even though these are worse quality. They're just softer and not as rough. The other ones are more coarser wool. Now, these are actually mismatched puttees. These ones are kind of woven differently, a little bit different color. And these ones are a little bit more finer. So those are my puttees. All right. Moving on to the service cap. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. So here it is. So the cap, the tunic, and the puttees all came together when I bought it. So they were all reproductions, I'm pretty sure. I love the liner in this one. This one's actually good quality. But this does not fit me well. This is a little bit, kind of way too small for me. So I can't really put it on that easily. All right. Now my helmet. I have actually done different paint jobs on this multiple times. Just a little focus. Jeez Louise, I see how YouTubers get mad about this stuff. There we go. Excuse me. Here's the helmet. Then the inside is actually my modification. The original liner was basically rotted. It was rotted. I couldn't barely put it on. And I went with it. Sorry, I don't know why it cut off. I went like that for quite a while. So there's the liner. It's actually, there is a foam pad that I covered in leather and then stuck duct tape on so that if I needed to really make a liner, I can just take it off. I'm pretty sure this isn't really World War I because it has a canvas strap with the split pins, so it's more likely British. But for now, this is what I use. And yeah, it is kind of like a cheesier helmet color. It's like kind of like a really army green, but I like the way it looks with the color of the tunic. All right, moving on to my haversack. We have, of course, the haversack itself. This is definitely World War I, 1910. I love this thing with all my life. We have the 2 holes for the bayonet. We'll get to the bayonet in just a second. 2 holes for the bayonet with the scabbard that would go down and go through this loop right here. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was holding it sideways and that must have been really annoying. 2 holes right there for the scabbard and then the loop that the scabbard would go through. Then inside, the 2 holes where the shovel pouch would fit and the shovel would hang. That's where the shovel would go. It's got US on it. Here's a field repair, which I absolutely love that. I forgot this was strapped closed because this thing loves to flap open when I'm running around. But for the sake of video, I will open it. Oh, geez. Here is the inside of the haversack. These straps would come undone to open it and then put your stuff inside of it, such as your blanket and rations and all that. So that is the haversack backpack, basically. This is the ammo belt. I wish I would have set this up better so that I could show you clearer, which I shall do that after I show you the canteen pouch, so I don't have to reflip it. This is a World War II canteen pouch, but it fits the general idea. Doesn't look any different. It has a not split pins. It has the I forgot the name of these, but these buttons would go into each other, such as like that. Those 2 pieces of metal would open. There we go, and it goes in like such. Now, flipping it over, I will show you the other side. Here we go. This is how you would attach it. These clips go into these holes. Now, this is a reproduction army belt. I already went through this at my old video, but same thing, different kind of snaps. These are the American snaps. They did have British ones for a bit, but then these were ours. There is the ammo belt, and this would clip on to this side like such. If I can do this with one hand. There you go. Okay, now I have a World War II haversack tail. They did use the haversack in the early World War II days. This is a World War II, as you can tell, because World War I does not have that little bump right there. What my thumb is rubbing on is the bump. As a way of showing you, this is flat. This is what they would have used, but instead they have like blackened metal with a little hump right there to help grip it. It's US. I have attached this to this before and it worked, but it's just out of color. All right, moving on to the bayonet. This is a homemade bayonet. Because I can't really buy one right now, I am broke, so I make my own stuff. This actually can fit onto my gun, but it does not secure in the slightest. Very simple. I made this out of the blinds of a window, like the window blinds. If you can see the texture of it, it's those white blinds that would go turn and stuff. All right, there's that. Then here we have my mess tin. This is very cool because it is from 1918. It is a real mess tin. I got this from an Army surplus store for about $28. Here's the lid, here's the inside. Note that it's not dirt, and I've tried everything to take that off. It will not. It is just the colored metal right now. And I have tried corned beef before, because the soldiers ate corned beef, cans of corned beef and other things, biscuits. I do not have all the rations. I'm not going to bother with them because I'm not that hardcore when it comes to reenacting. Then I made shift my own bandage kit. I do not have a medic pouch, but I used an Altoids box, used a hammer and flattened out the word Altoids, spray painted it shiny brown. Got bandages and alcohol pads in there. Then some matches. These were actually in my new house when I moved, and I could keep them. I just like the way they look. They're older style, red tipped, and the package is very plain. So yeah. Now my canteen, this is a World War II canteen, but once again, I do not care. It serves the purpose of being a canteen. Yeah, so I don't really, probably not going to bother buying a new one until I get a job, because it serves good purpose. I can drink out of it, and it looks the same besides from the black cap. So yep, that is the haversack contents: mess kit, canteen, bandage kit, matches to light a fire to cook, and then haversack tail and belt. Now I'm gonna do the rifles and guns last because I need to do smaller things first so I don't take as long. These are my goggles that I use for airsoft. I like these a lot. I have not tested them yet. I don't know how BB proof they are. I'm just gonna have to find out one day. But I will show you what those look like wearing them. This is the aviator goggles that I use to play airsoft. I have not used them yet. I'm talking weird because I have a lisp because I have braces. So I talk slower and more awkwardly. So yeah, those are the goggles, and I would wear them like this. I got these from Amazon for about 20 bucks in the copper color. So those are the aviator goggles that I use for eye protection. All right, now moving on to melee. I have the most realistic trench club I have is this one. This one looks very old, dark, greasy wood. The wood would be dark from just hand oils and dirt and mud. I made it look older. This is a real emptied grenade. This is a modern grenade, but it doesn't really look much different from earlier designs. So that is the grenade. It is emptied, and I got some real wood that I found in a forest and shaved it and dyed it, attached it to a grenade. That is my melee weapon. I cannot use it because the grenade will fly off because it's very shaky. But I do have other clubs that I use or would use. Now, we have the rifle. I will show you this, including my melee, not my melee, my sidearm. All right. Good old M1903 Springfield A3. This is a World War II model. You can always tell because it doesn't have the hand grooves on the side. Well, not all of them did, but most of them had the hand grooves on the side, right here, some of them. And starting from here, the World War I model would go up and slant up, and there'd be a groove inside the wood where the sights would kind of fit. And then these sights would be a little bit longer too. I think it'd connect here or something, but it wasn't just like sticking up. I can't really show you. I'll have to put up a picture. That was a World War I model 1903 Springfield. This is the 1903 A3 because the sight is different, does not have the same wood effect. And right here, there's usually two holes in the sight. Some were different, some had a little bit different design. This is the 1903 Springfield. I use it for my airsoft loadout because there is no other bolt action rifle that is American. Love this gun. $250, $60 on evike.com. Evike, whatever you want to say. Wait, now we have my melee weapon, Mosin Nagant. More commonly, they used a 1911, but I do not have one. Well, I do. I have a 1911, but it's a silver engraved one, so it is not really fitting with the World War I design. So I have this Mosin Nagant. Wait, no. It's not a Mosin Nagant. It is just a Nagant revolver made by Nagant. Mosin is the rifle. Mosin Nagant rifle. This is a Mosin. Flip down that, bullets would come out, and I'd load them with BBs. You can also take off the orange tip. Now you got a realistic looking gun for any movies you want to film. Mosin Nagant do not have a US sidearm yet. Moving on, we have my gas mask. Most of these things I have already reviewed, but this is now, like what I have now. So I will pull this out. Here it is. I have done a review on my Hungarian gas mask. If you want to go watch it, that's a more designed to reviewing the gas mask. You can go look at it. Hungarian M76 gas mask. I used this because I'm not going to buy a real, I can get a reproduction, but I'm not going to buy the SBR respirator mask because I like being unique when it comes to doing my stuff. I don't want being the same as everyone else. I need to do it more realistically because not all American soldiers were the same, had the same stuff. Some were in different locations and had to use French gas masks. And this kind of looks like, it doesn't look like anything, basically. It has a mix of everything. The wide lenses reminds me of the SBR gas mask. The felt material reminds me of the German gas mask and French. A lot of them use felt on the outside, or canvas, my bad. Rubber on the inside, and the felt lining. Yeah, the lining is felt. That also reminds me of like the German gas mask. And the strap, an amazing gas mask. I am getting a hose, like a gray hose for this, so it'll look much more correct to being a World War I gas mask. Now I will show you what this looks like being worn. All right, here it is. Here it is right there, the strap. And what I've done is emptied the filter by using a can opener, cutting around it, and taking out the contents. It was pretty difficult because I had to separate different layers that had metal. So you gotta work your way around it. You gotta kind of be wasteful and throw away a good gas mask filter. But at the same time, it's like, well, you can't even breathe through it anyway because it has asbestos. I actually saw the asbestos when I took it out. This strap, you would stretch, put it around your neck, and clip right there, making it more secure. I don't like it that way because of how monstrously huge my Adam's apple is. When I swallow, it pinches this and it's like constricting against my throat. So once again, this is the smallest size, and it should be like up there, and the bottom should be under my chin, fitting nicely. But now I got the smallest size when I ordered it from eBay. So Hungarian M76 gas mask serves as my serves as my gas mask because it looks very old-fashioned. I got this for about $30 something to $25 on Etsy.com. Sorry, I ended the video. So I appreciate you guys watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, ask any question. I always answer back. I'll be saying that until I get a lot of subscribers because I won't be able to follow up with every single question. But right now, with having 109, I can answer questions really easily. And if I don't get them to immediately, get to them immediately. It's more likely because I'm either busy doing something or I just have my phone ringing off so I didn't get it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.